Dick, and very nice to be with you here. As I look out over this beautiful auditorium, I was reminded that I once had Rostropovich bring the Washington Symphony here, and when he did, it was absolutely filled. Every place was filled, and even the aisles. And as I looked out today, there were a few vacancies, so it reminded me of a story. And the story about a young new preacher who went to this farm community, and he got all ready for that first sermon. And he had a nice church, and he went Sunday morning, and he went into the church and went up behind the pulpit and looked down, and there was just 4 people, a farmer and his wife and 2 children. And he thought about it. He went down and said hello to the farmer, introduced himself, and said, under the circumstance, maybe we just ought to sit here and talk about God and what I was going to say. And the farmer said, son, I'll tell you what, when I get up in the morning very early and I go out to the South 40 to feed those cows, he said, if there's only one of them come, I still feed her. So the minister got the point. He went up and he gave this nice stem-winding speech he prepared, a great sermon of his belief and what he intended to do as the new minister. It was all over. He went down to ask the farmer what he thought. He says, well, son, as I told you, when I get up in the morning and I go out there and feed the cows, there's only one of them, I feed her, but I don't dump the whole damn load on her. I don't think I'll dump the whole load on you today. I do want to say that I think that the movement that we've started here and the people who are now going to earn these Star and Shield Awards are part of the overall process of really saving lives. And no one depends upon aviation the way we do. I often have to tell the members of Congress, 70% of our cities and towns, villages can be reached only by air. We'll never have roads to connect them. And so really what we have had to do was to find ways to improve this aviation system. The Medallion Foundation does save lives, there's no question about that. You have all had a part in fostering a new culture of aviation Carriers which earn this 5-star Star and Shield Award have demonstrated a commitment to safety in Alaska aviation at all levels, from flight operations to pilots to ramp agents to managers to everyone involved. They're dealing with safety. The Part 135 operators earn the Shield Award. They are the first of these today. 3 of them will win it. They're the first of our smaller operators to receive this honor. I think all the operators in this state should support the Medallion Foundation. Our state and federal partners should continue to support it. And I think that we should continue to assure that this culture of safety remains the paramount goal of aviation in our state. I have been committed to work with you on these initiatives. I do think that training is very important now, particularly with the age limit lifted now. We still have about 50% of our people are over 55. And we're now partnering with the state and University of Alaska to increase financial support for aviation training. We must continue to do that. First and foremost is that as they learn, these new pilots must understand what many of people my age and younger have learned the hard way. And that is that the safety has to come first, but it can't be just first, it has to be always. That's what you're doing with the Medallion Foundation, is you're recognizing the people that remember safety always. Thank you very much.